been a long time, guys. It's
Hello,
me.
everybody.
Hello. Hello, Mike. Clock.
What's going on?
Nothing much. It's been a long time uh, for me to do lives. I want to say about a
Hosting.
month. It's been a minute.
I think it's been 3 weeks for me because I was on the ship for the last 2 Sundays.
Oh, yeah. Did you enjoy it?
I did. There were certain things that were a little bit of a pain in the butt, but for the most part, I really enjoyed it. I liked the ship itself. Um, it just certain things about it I didn't really like. Now he's
Hello, Scott.
Santa Claus.
I love the picture. Santa Claus cruising on the high seas. Travel is here. Good day, y'all.
What's going on, Rob?
How's it going, Rob? Will G is here. Hey, y'all.
What's
Hey.
going on, Will?
Hey, Will. Rob has a question. Did you pineapple any more people?
No, it wasn't a big group. It was just me, Bill, and Scott from the mustard drill. So I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried about any of that.
It was a different type of cruise,
Different type of cruise.
a little bit more classier. Hello, Najima Brown.
Juma, welcome in.
Yeah, so the reason we're doing this live today, I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason I'm doing this live is, or we're doing this live, is because we have like 237 hours until we're monetized. So we're just kind of like coming up with stuff to do to um to get to that point.
Yeah.
And I haven't been on. I don't know how long it's been. Probably like a month or two, or a month and a half at least. Jennifer's been taking over because I've been very busy at work. But yeah, that's pretty much us right now. I'm glad
Gotcha.
you enjoyed your trip.
Yeah, like I said, certain things are just the the food wasn't the best. Um, I'm hoping that on the World America they get that better. But the ship itself was very nice.
Oh
I
yeah,
put that under the Oasis class ships as far as all the different ships I've been on. Um, so it's better than the not Royals. Well, it's better than Liberty and Adventure, and it's better than Glory and Pride for me.
yeah. I see a lot of similarities, like from what I've seen from MSC and Royal. There's a lot of similarities, like the aesthetics,
Yeah,
like the way they have like everything in the center, and it's kind of like everything is to the side.
yeah.
Um, I see a
I
lot
mean,
of the
they're
same
they're even
things.
putting the split in the back of the ship on the on the world class ships, just like the
Oh, okay.
Oasis stuff does.
Yeah, I know because it's a European style type of cruise. A lot of the stuff is would be different. So I'm gonna like when I go, I'm gonna try to go in with an open mind with that. Ours isn't till 2025,
Yeah,
so um, I still look forward to it. Um, I would when they come to Galveston eventually. I'll probably definitely, or we'll probably definitely go on those too.
yeah.
Let's see.
Especially if they're doing these TA deals.
Yeah,
Um, I mean, I may do another one uh, if, if I hit a TA deal at a good time. Um, but the I just want to see how much it was a holiday week, so we had 900 kids on board, and then on top of that, the food wasn't the best. I'm not sure if it was. I heard every cabin was booked by the
oh
time
wow.
it actually booked out, um, and there were several travel agents on board. Um, now you would think if there were several travel agents on board, they would try to do some things to kind of impress the travel agents, so they're pushing their product a little bit more. But the uh, the food definitely wasn't the best. It's kind of weird the way they like the buffet is pretty much the same every single day. Um, that's one of my biggest complaints is the food options. So I thought Royal didn't have very many food options, and then I went on this. You have so as far as free food, you have the main dining room and you have the buffet, and that's it. So you're either going to the main dining room or you're going up to the buffet for every meal. Um, and there's no other little like shops that you can buy that you can go pick stuff up like on the Oasis class ships. They have Cafe Promenade, um, and the well, I mean, to a fair point to them is everything's right there at the buffet. So the pizza's right there, everything's right there, and they do pretty much open it like I think the buffet opened at 7:30 for all the regular food in the morning, and then they pretty much had a buffet going all the way till midnight. And even at midnight, you could still get pizza for a little while.
Oh, okay. It's good that they kind of at least extend that. But I wonder how how they would do, when they. Well, it's probably different, but how they do with they have like clubs and stuff, right? Like nightclubs.
They do have a nightclub on there,
Okay.
and then they have the adults only area up on the back too.
Okay. So I wonder how they do that with sometimes people get hungry after they're done at the club and they want to
Well, it's just
get something to eat. You know,
it's just the pizza.
it's just well, I
Well,
mean,
they normally keep like little sandwiches
yeah,
with the pizza, like just tuna fish and chicken salad, and they had a couple different other ones. But normally, like that stopped at midnight.
yeah.
It was
Oh
just
wow.
mainly pizza after midnight.
Okay. Um, Scott McNeil says 32 days till the Jubilee. Yeah, I'm excited for that. We haven't even started packing yet. We usually we're so excited. We usually start um, packing like this week, but we haven't. Rob needs about 2,800 watch hours to hit 3K. Well, you got this. Be sure to check their channel out. Will G will be with us. I'm excited to meet you, Will.
Yep.
This will probably be the first that I get to meet him. So it's gonna be great meeting you. Saying hello. Will G says, "Hey Jen, no late night food."
Like I said, just it does have pizza after 12, but that was pretty much it after 12.
Yeah, and
They may have had some cookies over on the other side still, but I think the desserts were getting pulled out at midnight, and it was
well,
just the pizza.
oh yeah. Well, we have somebody new that I've never seen before. I guess maybe Jennifer has, but follow the Bradley's fun. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Nice meeting you. I don't know if this is the first time you've been here, or if you've been to Jen's live, and I've missed you. But it's good to
I
meet
think
you.
they have. I've seen them. I think I've seen them a couple times over the last couple weeks.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, hello. I'm the other half of Embarkation Nation. Um, I haven't been on live in a while, so I'm just hooking back up with doing lives, and it's kind of it was a struggle in the beginning because I didn't know, like things changed. Everyone have a great Thanksgiving. I did. I did. I had a whole bunch of food.
We didn't think we were going to get Thanksgiving dinner, and then the morning of, they put out a menu and said yes, we are in fact going to have Uh, my son got the turkey, so it was like turkey and stuffing and cranberry sauce and some other stuff. I ended up going with baked ham. I like ham a lot
Hmm.
better than turkey. But that night, I mean, for the most part, the dinner at the main dining room was good. It's just the buffet food was not the best. And when you go on their private island, they have a bunch of these food trucks all over the island, and they all serve the same thing: hot dogs, hamburgers, mac and cheese or pasta salad, and French fries, and then a brownie. Um, so that's the only downside is like, um, I guess I'm just used to Royal on their private island. They have that hidden shack in the back that has like mozzarella sticks and funnel cake and a hidden chicken sandwich,
Ooh,
along with all the other stuff.
ooh, had me a chicken sandwich that's hidden.
Chicken sandwich.
Sandwich. Scott from Controversial Cruising is here. What's up, everyone? Hey, hey,
What's going
how's
on?
it going? Um, probably from or through Tuber Chat Avenue. Yes, um,
Gotcha.
great guy. We try to visit over there every so often. They are amazing, Andrew. Okay, good to hear. We haven't had our trivia for a few weeks. I miss it. We do too. We miss the trivia. It was
I
fun.
have a I have a bunch of new prizes for my trivia's when I get back on it. I got some.
Oh,
Let's see what we got here. We got a Great Smokies Mountain magnet.
moon. Oh, that's cool.
We got a Bucky's bottle opener
Oh, can't go wrong with Bucky's.
and a Bucky's. It's a double sided magnet that, and then it has the Tennessee on the back side of it. Then we went to the Titanic Museum, so I got this 3D Titanic magnet, and then I got this little like suitcase of magnets, and all four of those are little magnets.
That's cool.
So those will all be giveaways on the
Those are
trivia's and
really
stuff.
cool. Those are really cool gift ideas or awards. Um, we're were you on a cruise last week? Clock was.
It was.
I wasn't fortunate.
I was on MSC Meraviglia. It was a 8 night cruise out of New York City. Just got back today.
uh, I'm with you. I love ham. Ham's
Yep.
good. Ham is good. Hi all. I'm glad to catch a live. Hello,
Hello.
solo cruising and more. Man, I'm seeing some new faces, new channels. That's awesome. Um,
Yeah. Hopefully, we can branch out some more.
yeah.
Get a nice
Uh,
big community.
I'm not sure I want it. Where do they hide it? Who knows? It's a secret. Yes, please hit that like button. Thank
Yep.
you.
Yep.
Nice. So we're at the bottom of the chat, but it might be one of those things, kind of like what you said. Um, I think like no cruise ship has the same quality of food. Like I felt like when I was on the Vista, I felt certain aspects of the food were better than the ones on the Dream. So like the Italian food, I felt like was better on the Vista than it was on the Dream. And then I felt like the steak was better on the Vista than it was the Dream. So it might have been something like that.
Yeah.
Um, it, that could have happened. I mean, it could have just been I don't want to say a bad time, but like I'm not gonna let. Well, I'm not gonna let one thing happen and not ever cruise with them again. I want to see like
No,
you want to give
because you don't know
opportunity.
what's going on that
Yeah,
week. It could have just been a bad week.
yeah. I mean, it happens.
I know they're
Uh,
switching out. So I happened to walk through this one area this morning, and it looked like there was probably 50 crew members that were getting changed out today.
oh
So
wow.
I mean, it could have been like people were kind of on vacation mode at that point. Um, not that that's a good thing, but you know how it is. People right before they know they're going on vacation, sometimes they slack off a little bit. So,
Yeah, yeah.
um, but I don't know. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully World America will be better. And like I said, I'm not. I'll do another one of these, um, especially if I get the travel agent rate. Um, the
It's
like I
hard
said, we had
not
a
to.
holiday week. We had going out of New York. It was kind of weird because there was a lot of foreign people on it. So I would imagine that's because of the MSC deal.
Yeah,
Um, they're Italian anyway. Um, so that's something you got to get used to as well. You'll get on an elevator with people and you'll kind of like crack a joke or something, and no one will know what you're talking about because like it
yeah,
just it just goes over their head because some of them don't speak English.
yeah. And like Will G says, it's European influenced. So yeah, like we're used to
Yeah,
like that. What is that called? We're not used to that experience, that European experience. Like they don't. I know some places over there they don't have ice or that condiments are iffy or whatever. Um,
we turn that off.
I was like, that's a train.
Train going through my bedroom.
Well, that's cool. Scratch and Pete's here. Hey, how's it going?
What's going on? Um, Another thing was the ice machines were breaking. Um, but there was a million people on board. But it didn't seem like when they broke, they didn't get fixed for the rest of the cruise. So in the buffet, there's probably six ice stations, and I would say 3 to 4 of the six were broken.
Oh wow.
You still had water, but you didn't have ice. But one issue was the uh, the regular cups. So they give you a cup like this big is your drink cup, and certain times of the day you go in there and there was no cups available for the drink cups or the coffee mugs. Um, I can't imagine why the coffee mugs weren't there. Um, but um, it was I did like the fact that they do have flavored creamer, so I didn't have to bring any creamer with me on my
Oh, that's
cruise.
awesome.
They have they use trying to think the name brand, the Coffee Mate. Okay, they use Coffee Mate creamer, and they had French vanilla, hazelnut, and original.
So they give you that selection.
Yep,
That's cool.
they have the big pump
Well,
bottle.
I don't want to like, I don't want to feel like I'm taking like your content or anything. So if you want to stop talking about MSC and you want to do a live about it, I mean that's fine. Or
That's
you
fine.
can we can keep talking about it. It's up to you. I just don't want to. I feel like I'm like taking your content. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that to you.
Oh, it don't matter. I had it fresh on my mind, so I'm thinking about
Okay.
it because
Yeah. Just
I'm sure I'll think of some other stuff when I go on my live. But not only
yeah.
that, my wife won't be my wife will be on my next live, and she won't have any idea what I'm talking about because she didn't end up going on a cruise.
Yeah. So if anything comes up and you're like, oh, I don't want to talk about it, we're gonna talk about it in the live. Just it won't hurt my feelings or anything. You know.
Yeah,
Lady CZ is here. Hey, evening guys. Sounds like the Luminosa. I've never been on a Luminosa, but I've heard some things about it. Um, I'm not gonna.
yeah. I mean, I'll try anything once.
Yeah.
Here's my. I do like their ship models better. So let me open up my ship model. It's pretty much the same price as the. It's actually cheaper than Royal.
Oh, really?
But it's about the same price as Carnival. But it's a pewter.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that looks really nice. I love the wood finish at the bottom. That's really cool.
It's got all the water slides and all. And I like this better because it's metal and you don't have to worry about.
Yeah.
I think it would take a hell of a lot to break this one.
Yeah, definitely.
The glass ones are very fragile. You'll see them in the store; they're all broken up. So I do like the ship models. That's for sure.
I want to collect those, but we don't have any spots right now. I have to fix up.
As you see, I don't have any room either. I'm running out of room. This was supposed to be on my shelf for my ships, and I've already run out of room on the damn thing.
You're gonna need a couple bookshelves.
Well, my daughter's supposed to be moving down to Florida when she graduates, so I'm probably going to take either my son's room or my daughter's room, and they both have shelves all the way around the top of their room. So,
okay,
I'll be able to use those.
Hey, Sherry,
what's going on?
Orange Vlog is here. Hey, Ross. Howdy, everyone. Hello. Listening while starting my Cyber Monday shopping. You on Amazon?
I did not do any of that. I've been in the car for 5 hours, and I was going to buy me a new suitcase from BJ's. BJ's. They have them 25% off, but you have to go to the store, and chances are the store near me is probably out of them, and I don't feel like driving 40 minutes to get to a store. Then, sorry, we're out.
They don't have like online pickup.
No,
you have to do like physical.
It's physically in store only.
Yeah, we haven't bought anything Cyber Monday. We haven't bought anything for the day after Thanksgiving sales. We haven't like really needed anything.
No, I was trying to get my daughters knocked out for Christmas, but
yeah, I didn't either. Clock starting now.
Yep. I actually slept most of the way home. I kept dozing off. My son was driving.
Really? Oh, your son was driving?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
So I actually got some sleep last night. I guess we went to bed about 11:30 or 12, and we got up at 5:30. And I hit the snooze button twice. And I didn't realize you had to be out of your room by 7:30. So.
Oh, in the morning?
Yeah. So
wow.
Normally, what I do on Royal or Carnival, for that matter, is I get ready in the morning. Make sure my suitcases are all good. I leave them in the room, and then I go up to the buffet. I get food, and we eat. And then normally I'll take like a picture or maybe a little bit of video from back in the port that morning, just because it's a little bit different scenery than in midday.
Yeah.
And then go back down to the room, use the bathroom, and get on my way. And this time we got back down to the room, and it was like 7:35, 7:40, and our room attendant was like, "You need to get out. You need to get out. 7:30, 7:30."
Wow.
And I'm like, "Oh, okay, sorry."
That's completely different. They usually get us till. You usually stay until like 9, I think. 9 in the morning.
I just looked at my Carnival. This is my Carnival sheet. Or no, I may have thrown away that one. But the Carnival sheet that I had said 8:30. You could be in your room till 8:30.
Yeah.
So you had a whole nother hour.
Oh, wow. We usually get out a little bit sooner than that because we like to, like you said, we like to go up to the buffet or get some burritos for the breakfast burritos for the last time.
Yeah.
Then we cry.
I wish I had that option for breakfast burritos. I haven't had any Mexican food in over a week, probably 2 weeks now.
Oof.
I normally get Mexican like every week.
Z says, "What? Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to the fake prime time." Hey, what happened to you with the Z? What happened to you on the 10-hour live you're gonna do on Thanksgiving?
Couldn't handle it.
Couldn't handle it, huh? Fell asleep from all that turkey. Got my deal for Black Friday. Happy now since I got my new camera. That's cool. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Sherry says, "Clock had to be out of our room early too, but we were on the road by 7:30. We were one of the first ones off the ship this morning." Wow.
Well, the funny thing is, like, I wasn't expecting 7:30 because we didn't get to the port till 7.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we did get early. We did get in there earlier, but 7 o'clock is when we were supposed to get to the port. So I wasn't thinking, okay, we get a port at 7. We had to be out of the room by 7:30.
Yeah.
It just totally slipped my mind, and I didn't read the paper. I'm a slacker when it comes to reading the paper on the last day because I always take my luggage off anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I don't need that crap. I just throw it. I'll leave the tags and all right there, so in case they want to use them for the next person.
Yeah. Yeah. We put our luggage out the night before because we have so much. I'm not going to carry it. Yeah, that's and was it like a quick exit?
It wasn't bad. Well,
wasn't bad?
Okay. So Bill will get into the whole unorganization thing.
Oh no!
He's got better stories than I do, but I will tell you this unorganized part of it. So my room was in the back of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to get an elevator, and of course I know the elevators aren't going to come. So we're like, we're on the 8th floor. We're like, okay, I'm pretty sure we got to go down to 5. Well, I'm on the 8th floor, and I hear people from downstairs, people that work for the cruise company, saying, "You need to come down to 7 for disembarkation. You need to come down to 7. Come down to 7." So I just said, forget about the elevator. We just grabbed our luggage, went down to the floor, to the 7th floor. Well, he says, "You need to go all the way to the other side of the ship, and they'll send you off right there." I'm like, okay, just right down the other end. It's like, yep. So we go all the way to the other end of the ship, carry our luggage back down the next set of stairs onto 6. They send us back across the other side of the ship to where I was, down those steps to 5. I'm like, why? Why didn't you just let me go down to 5 in the first place? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Oh, Journeys with June and Brady is here. I don't know if I said hi to you. Hello.
Hello.
Eating and listening. Eating too much turkey, gobble gobble, and no alcohol. We carried ours off. There was 7 ships in Miami today in normal morning traffic. We wanted to go on the road quickly and beat the traffic. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. You know,
I'm
it's
surprised that on Monday morning there'd be that many ships there.
Yeah, wow, that's a lot of ships. Wow.
You would think they'd be going out like on Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah. That's tough. Galveston isn't really like that because everything's so spread out. Well, besides the 2, you have Carnival, and it's pretty easy to get out. Getting in is kind of tough, but like leaving, it's the way they have it organized. It's pretty it's a pretty quick process to get out.
I got you.
So
Now, one good thing is like we parked at the port, um, and from where we parked, I could throw a rock and hit the boat. It's that close to the thing.
oh
I
wow.
mean, when you walk out the building, I probably had to walk maybe 500 feet, something like that. It wasn't very far at all.
Wow, that's close.
But if you do not get there early, I seen people carrying their luggage like blocks and blocks and blocks and blocks and blocks away because there's not very much parking at all. So if you're ever going out of New York, make sure you get there early because there was definitely, I mean, the parking lot that we were in maybe held 50 cars. And then the backup parking lots further over really didn't hold a whole lot. And then I seen people like leaving the entire complex, pushing their luggage down the street to somewhere else. So I'd hate to have to do that.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
I heard it's a little bit more expensive up there too to park.
It was $360. That was the other. That was the other caveat. So I talked to a guy that at the casino that he lives down here in Maryland, and he said he just goes to Union Station in the morning and takes a 3-hour train ride up, and then hits a Uber over to the port. So it's probably cheaper for me to do that if I can get somebody to either drop me off at Union Station or see how much it costs to park near Union Station, and then hit the train and go up.
Yeah.
Chances are I'd probably be able to get somebody to just drop me off.
Yeah, I mean, you could Uber to Union Station, and it would probably still be cheaper than what you had to pay.
Well, I'm an hour and a half from Union Station, so
Oh, I
I
mean,
don't know that.
Susanna's here. Hello,
Hello.
Down Under's here because you need to exercise. Listening while working.
Yep.
For a
That
week?
was for 8 days.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I think our 8 day it cost us $179.
Oh, I wish. Even New
Oh.
Jersey just jacked their price up. So our 9-day was $275, I think.
Oh wow. I mean, it might have changed since the last time I was there, but I think at the time I paid $179, which isn't too bad. If you stay at Harbor House in Galveston, you pay. The parking is literally right there, like right in the front of the hotel, and I think it's like $15 a day. I think.
Okay.
But you'd have to stay at the Harbor House, and that starts getting pretty expensive, depending on when you go. I complained at the 179. Yes, I did. I still think that's expensive.
It's been a long time since I've seen parking for $179.
Well, now that I see like other places, I'm like, oh, 179 is not that bad.
Yeah.
Extremely trying or tiring.
Trying.
He's
talking to Sean.
Yes, $15 a day. I'm staying at Harbor. Let me highlight that. I'm staying at Harbor House, and it's $312 for the night. So yeah, you're paying $312, and then plus the $15 of X amount of days that you're gonna stay. But it's a literal 3-minute walk to the port. Like, so if you're someone who packs lightly, one suitcase, solo cruiser, or if you and your significant other has a suitcase and you can make that walk, it's a pretty easy distance to get through. Um, every time when we come back, I usually just walk. Um, I'll walk and get the car and then pick them up, just because it's an easier time.
Gotcha.
We are at Harbor House also. Oh yeah, Jen's at we're at Harbor House again. Just because it's just convenient. It's more. I feel like it's more convenient to just stay there. Also, the food isn't that bad either there. I'm gonna try to get Jen to get us to go to the restaurant, not the one that's like right next to the Harbor House. I can't remember what it was. Parking at O'Hare Airport ranges from $18 to $52 a day, and getting that 18 price is impossible.
So I found a couple places in. So Baltimore's parking is only $8 a day for BWI, so no big deal. Sometimes the shuttle is a little slow, so there's a place right down the street that you can get, and it's only $8.50 a day, and they have their own private shuttles that just as soon as you get there, you call and they come right over and pick you up, and it's no big deal. Take you right to your car. The
Yeah.
airport shuttle has to hit 3 different parking lots and all kinds of different things. So the 50 cents a day is worth it to just go ahead and take the private shuttle and go right to your car and not have to worry about it. Um, now, now when you go to National Airport, it was like $30 a day for parking. So right before I left to go on the booze cruise, I called around some places and found a hotel that lets you park there, and it's only I think I paid $8.50 a day or something like that there.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
and it um 8.50 a day, and then they take you a shuttle over to the airport as well. Sorry, my wife just got home.
Oh, that's okay.
Um,
Yeah, I I think when we went through New Orleans, we left our car at the hotel. I think it was a Best Western. And I remember because it was like the parking lot is like it's under the hotel. It was really weird, and man, you couldn't get a truck in there. It was so tight.
it was this garage was pretty tight, but it was a nice parking garage, and like I said, it was only $8.50 a day, and I didn't even have to stay at the hotel.
Oh,
That
really?
I thought I was going to stay at the hotel in order to get that price. And they're like, no, everybody does it. Just come on up, park in the garage, $8.50 a day. So,
That's awesome.
yep,
Like, well, like I always thought you had to pay, like you had to stay.
yeah, that's what I figured on all of them, and that's because they knew they were going to make a little bit of money off the room, and then they'll just give you the discounted parking.
Yeah, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But let's see. Yeah, we have packing to do, and I have to get all my stuff in order, like my camera equipment, and my bags, and my portable battery chargers and stuff.
So I
I
went
don't
to the
think we're.
top of the lighthouse on Ocean K,
Oh yeah.
and I
Oh.
used my Insta 360 on that. That's the only time I used my Insta 360 the whole time on vacation. I didn't know
Oh yeah.
exactly. So I'm still trying to learn what to use the Insta 360 on. So I thought it'd be pretty cool to walk around the top of the lighthouse and throw it out over the side. That way you can, I could spin it from the ship over to me, walking around the lighthouse. So I have to see how it works because I really haven't messed with the editing yet. I've only used it twice so far.
That's gonna be cool to like edit.
Yeah.
If you'll have any flights booked, check your reservations. We had price drops and saved $100 on ours. I'm gonna have to check that out.
So I have the flight booked for excuse me. I have the flight booked for Icon, and since they changed our flights, when you go in there to try to change your bookings, it just says you have a free change since they changed it on our like they had to change it. So it won't give me the option to like change the price of what we paid. So I need to I think I'm gonna have to log in on the regular computer and see if I can mess with it.
Yeah, I think Jennifer's in charge of all that, so I don't know what the plans are for all that. She's the one that books all the stuff.
Rolf and Icon delivered to Royal today.
Oh, really?
I have a feeling they're going to have some practice cruises, and hopefully they don't end up giving somebody else our inaugural cruise.
Oh, really?
I heard they may end up bringing the inaugural cruise up.
Oh, that's gonna upset some people.
That would suck.
That is gonna upset some people.
Yeah.
Oh, lighthouses. 26 days until the real cruise on the Carnival Jubilee, December 23rd. Okay, Z. Chill out. Icon was delivered to Royal today. Oh, you just said that, but yeah. I guess you saw it. I'm just slow.
Yeah.
My bank manager would not let me book my flights to the Icon, let alone sail on her. Who's your booking manager? We all know who that is. NCL Viva is being christened tomorrow. That's gonna be exciting.
I was hoping I could get some sort of thing with the travel agent stuff to where when I go down for the inaugural Icon that I might be able to maybe do a tour ahead of time or something, but I don't see that happening. There's probably a million people trying to do the same thing.
Yeah. And I always wanted to do that too. Even getting a tour, just to do like a tour of a random cruise ship. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never done a tour, but that'd be kind of cool to do.
Now I will tell you, and I'm sure you want to do it when we go on the World America. I went down to the desk and I asked him if I could tour the yacht club, and they took me on a tour of the yacht club.
Oh.
Me and Bill went and did the little tour. They had the kind of the head butler guy. He came and got us and took us in there and showed us all around and told us all about it. It's pretty cool.
That's cool. And were you allowed to video or?
I did.
Okay. Well, that's all I'm going to ask. Because I want to see your video and I want to see Bill's video on it, getting the perspectives.
Bill didn't video as much as I did. Bill said he felt awkward videoing people because there was people up there at the pool and everything else like that.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying how much I'm going to leave in there. Like, if it seems like it's intruding on people, and I'm not going to put it in there.
Okay.
I did a lot of the recording so I could hear exactly what he had to say about the different things, and that way I knew and I could tell people.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah,
they have their own buffets and
oh yeah,
and like little snack areas, and They have a buffet type thing right at the pool. I mean, it's pretty nice, and I would say that's probably the biggest, one of the biggest disappointments I had. Normally, when we do a sail away from someplace, I like to go in the front of the ship and look out at everything, and um, that's where the yacht club is. So you can't get up there to the front of the ship.
Oh, yeah.
See, the travel agent preview cruise of the Icon is 3 days before, and the invites went out in July. I knew there was a lot of people that I've seen the invitations for it.
Yeah.
A couple of different websites that the Facebook pages that I'm on, people were showing their invites.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder if they do like drawings for it, or if they just do it upon request. Because I don't think they want a whole lot of people. Like it's probably a very intimate occasion. I feel
It's
like.
probably like top salespeople.
Yeah. Like I don't feel like it's gonna be like anybody like me or anything. Unless my sales are like through the roof. But I could dream, I could hope.
Yeah.
Um, hello, cruising scene.
Hello.
Let's see. Costco has a Southwest Airline gift card, 500, one for 429, ends today.
Yeah, I need to pick up another one of those.
John said they're going to start booking the behind the scenes tours online, beginning with Horizon. Now, is that like, would that be considered like an excursion package, you think?
I would think probably.
Or would that be something that would be included? Probably. It's probably an excursion package. Not sure how much that would be, but yeah.
It costs $19 to go to the top of the lighthouse.
Oh wow.
I thought it was free. It's like 100. It's like 160 steps. So, I'll tell a little story. So I go over there, right, and I say, "Hey, can I go ahead and walk to the top of the lighthouse, take some pictures and stuff?" They're like, "Well, it's an excursion. It's $19 a person. We'll have to sign you up, and the next one leaves at 4, and I got there at 3:30. So I was like, okay, so how's the tour work? Like, will I have time to like? Because I want to take pictures with my camera and I want to do pictures with my Insta360. And they're like, well, it's a guided tour, so um, we really won't have a whole lot of time because you're going to be with other people and everything else. So, um, but then the guy steps up and says, well, if you want, I'll go ahead and take you up about 15 minutes early if you want to go. I was like, okay, well, let me think about it real quick. So I go over to the deck, and I went to I seen Wanda from Cruising with Food and Chris over there, and I asked them if they've been up there, and they said no, they've never been. They knew a couple people that did it. I said, well, I guess I'll try it. So I go back over there, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do it. How many people do you have signed up for the excursion? And can I go later if I wanted to? Because I thought it'd be cool to do it at night. And they're like, no, this is the last time you can go up for the day. So 4 o'clock is the last time you can go up to the lighthouse. So I was like, okay, well, how many people do you have signed up? Oh, no one. You're the only one. I'm like, why are you telling me that I won't have time to take pictures and stuff if I'm the only one? And then like they tell me it's a guided tour that he's going to talk about it and everything else. So we start walking up. We get to the first platform, and he says, "This lighthouse is not a real lighthouse. It's just a flag." And I'm like, Okay, I can see that.
What?
It was just built in 2019, and you could see I could see all the LEDs running up the side of it. So I'm like, okay. So then we get to the top, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm waiting for the next whatever he's going to tell me about this guided tour, and he says tonight at 7:20 we're going to do a light show, and then we're going to do 7:30 we're going to do a light show, and then again at 8. And what else did he say? I think that was it. I'm like, so that's the whole tour.
I'm sorry.
You take your picture? So I'm like, well, I might as well. Well, of course, he takes a picture, and it's like the biggest, widest, like it's got everything in it. Like not me on the. I mean, it's a bad picture. Which, I mean, you can only do so much anyway, but it's pretty funny.
That's funny.
And so then he's like, "So, do you want to do more pictures and stuff?" I'm like, "No, I did what I needed to do. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to hold anybody up or anything like that. I didn't want to feel bad, like somebody else being on this tour and me taking the time away from them explaining stuff. But the whole thing explaining was, this is a fake lighthouse." And the light show starts at 7:30, at which it didn't start at 7:30. It started at 7:15. And like, I was kind of on the fence on whether I wanted to get off the ship or stay on the ship, because dinner was at 5:45. So we got done about 6:45, 7, somewhere around in there. So I went ahead and I said, well, I've seen a couple spots up on the deck that I can get some film from. So I just recorded it from the deck. Well, never again. So when we go on World America, we definitely want to get back off the ship and do the light show on the beach, because on the beach it was like a big party. So when I was going on the ship, I ran into Bill and told Bill all about it. Well, he went ahead and came back off the ship anyway. So Bill's got all the good footage.
Yeah.
And he's out in the party and everything else. And I'm up on the ship listening to football. All I can hear is the football. I can't hear any of the music going along with the with the whole light show and everything, which I thought it was going to be a little bit more than what it was, but it just looked like everybody had a lot of fun.
The lighthouse just gets me, because I'm just running that scenario through my head, and I'm just like, so tell me a little bit about the history behind this lighthouse.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, it's
a
fake lighthouse. Second of all, it was from 2019.
Yeah.
You're like, that's it?
That's a plethora of information. Hold on, I got to write that down.
Hold on. Can you word for word?
Yeah.
I'm late, but here. Hey, guys. Hello.
What's going on, Dragon Gamer?
That is funny. I don't know what I would say. Well, the lighthouse that I went to.
Look at that.
What?
See Me Traveling says, your tour sucked. Nothing like ours. We paid $9 per person with a lot of info about the island and so much more. Oh, trust me, Kurt, I complained and I got half my money back. Not only is it $19, then they hit you with service fees and everything else that ends up being like 21 something another.
Yeah, gratuities and
yeah. You got to pay that. Got to tip that guy that told me all that information.
Well, he took your picture too.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a service charge.
The funny thing is, he tells me the wrong time, right? The very next day, I run into him. He's at the ship, letting people back on the ship, and I'm getting ready to go to the furthest one to go into the ship. And he's like, "No, go in right here." I'm like, "Okay." So I go up the ramp, and I go up to the guy scanning badges. He's like, "No, you can't go in this one. You got to go to the next one." I'm like, 2 days in a row, this guy gives me bad info. Yep.
Oh God, that's funny. It's just so funny because I'm just running it through. Probably located there right now. You have to get the customer service, limited number, get to tour like 99 a person, but but cameras not allowed. Why? Oh,
That sucks.
I, what's the point of doing it then?
They keep limiting us.
Yeah, like I get it because you want
You gotta
to.
take a sketch pad.
Yeah, I gotta draw it out. I'm gonna have like a sketch pad, and I'm just gonna draw a hallway. That's funny. Mike, I have the deed to the Brooklyn Bridge, $19, and it's yours.
Yeah, he got me. Oh, and the shows on the ship. You have to pay for the shows on the ship. So that's another thing. And only the two big ones that are Cirque Olay type shows.
Mm-hmm.
So I could have got them for $12 before I got on the ship. Well, I tried to do it 2 days before we got on, I think it was, and you have to do it 72 hours before you get on. So I was outside. I was inside the 72 hours, so they would not let me book my shows off the ship. So it goes from $12 to $18, and then the $18 gets the gratuity and stuff added onto it. So it ends up being like $22. So that's another tip for MSC. Make sure you buy your shows off the ship. Now you do get a drink with that, an alcoholic drink.
Just one drink?
Yeah, it's 3 different types that you get to choose from. One was like a non-alcoholic mojito. The one I had Absolute in it, and then I can't remember what the third one was.
Hey, Pete. I just want to go back to this one real quick. I love how he has like the exact time that he printed it out.
Yeah.
He's like 7:20 p.m. I printed this out. Is it framed? If it's not framed, he doesn't want it. $2.70 for me to email the deed to you. Service charge.
Service charge.
Stray Dreams. Hey, what's up? There
What's
we
going
go.
on?
There we go. Was on wrong one. Yeah, you got scammed on the house.
Yep. I was the only one.
Was it like quiet the rest of the way up? Was it like
Oh, it was quiet the whole time. Like I said, it's just me and him walking up this lighthouse. It's 160 steps, and it's three different levels that you go up. You go up to one level and stop, go up the next level, stop, and then you go up to the last one and you're at the very top. And like it's just the guy didn't talk to me about anything. Like, hey, how's your day? No conversation whatsoever.
the whole time I've been like they literally could have put this all on on the wall and I could have just read this off.
Yeah.
Done this myself.
Like, I can't believe I just paid $19 to walk 160 steps.
You're just like each level you're just like looking at them for like more information. You're like
Yeah, exactly.
what else you got?
Like,
What else you got in that dome? What else? Oh geez.
I don't know if it was his first day or what, because when we got back down there, the lady that was took my money and everything else. Well, took my badge number and everything else. She was like, "Okay, you can go ahead and take him on this one." So he was like a deer caught in the headlights.
They just grab like the maintenance worker. It's like here you go. Someone that doesn't even like know anything about the lighthouse, they're just like, oh, here you
Yep.
go. Traveling Fools is here. Hey, how's it going?
What's going on? No show is worth money on the ship. I mean, Yes, I agree with that, Kurt. But $12, I'll take a $12 one if I'm getting a free drink with it. Granted, it's
Yeah,
not really
definitely.
free or whatever, but um,
Wait, don't you have all you can drink?
well, for World America, I will. So
Oh, okay.
I don't know how that works.
That's what I would have thought. I'm like, I'm not gonna. I don't. I'm not really much for shows, so I don't know. Like, I'm not the one to go to.
I got you.
Frame costs $3,000, and it's a cheap frame that you got at Hobby Lobby. We had a cute little girl was our guide. Stopped at every level, educated us all on everything, even how strong the lights are, how much it costs to use them.
No, I didn't get nothing. It's a fake lighthouse.
He's like, "Hey, these are LED lights."
He didn't even say that. He said this is a fake lighthouse. It's got lights running up it. They do a show at 7:30.
Oh, I hate to bash this guy because I don't even know who he is. Oh,
I have a hunch he's not watching us.
okay. Okay. Clocking again with the exercise. Some people pay $40 to play tennis for an hour.
Yeah.
People pay to play tennis?
Yeah, some places you got to pay to rent the court.
Really? Hello, Rock the Boat.
What's going on? Mike got the shaft. We're climbing up the shaft. Yep. 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 He got me.
I don't know. That's funny. I don't know. I'd be like,
I should have known when there was no line standing out the front.
you're like, this is why there's nobody here.
When I'm contemplating, like, do I really want to ruin anybody else's tour by sitting there taking a million pictures and video and everything? And like, oh, yep, you're the only one.
They were probably flabbergasted that somebody showed up.
Yeah. I should have asked them where it actually says that I owe $19 for it. I probably bought them two lunch or something.
Yeah.
Rock the Boat is a MSC person.
Yeah.
Has he done the lighthouse and got the shaft?
Or did you get the proper educational points of said lighthouse with the history?
Yeah. Did he get the good one or the bad one? Did he get the abbreviated version?
Did you get to leave a review on it? Like,
oh, they called me 3 times. They said, "Oh, don't worry, we took half off." Well, then I looked at it. It's like they charged me $15 instead of $21. I'm like, well, that's not half to me, but I'm not going to argue with them. On World USA cruise, I'll get us all drinks or shots. Well, thanks, Kurt.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm a simple man. I like, get me like Crown and Coke or a vodka Sprite. They joked afterwards that they scammed another American.
Yep, got him.
That's the way they do it. They're like, we're gonna get.
I was the talk of the night.
They're like, silly American.
Like, do you see that fat guy we made walk up that thing? We charged him $20 for it.
It's only $7.
Yeah, got him.
Oh, my chest hurts. Sorry.
We
That was
looked at the
funny.
lighthouse and felt we learned all we needed to know from the outside. Hey, I learned everything that I needed to know that I learned on the outside. Yeah. I seen the sign and realized, okay, that's a fake lighthouse, and didn't see a light up top. So, yep, I knew it was a fake lighthouse. And then
You're
when
just
I was
like,
going up top, I seen all the lights. So I knew it was a light show. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
so can you
Joy.
walk up to it and touch the lighthouse? Like
You can walk up to it and touch it.
you're probably like, huh, it's fake.
Yep. Well, I mean, I knew it from the out. Like I said, you could tell it from a distance.
Well done, Clocky. You made it celebrity status.
Yeah.
I don't know. Our we have fantastic lighthouse stories.
We're always trying to get you new ones.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have some people that really didn't know. I'm sure you do. Yeah. Thanks, Jen. Thanks. Now I think that my $20 was worth it.
I
got all comfortable. I'm like, okay, let's hear this history. Got all intrigued and like, it's a fake lighthouse.
Got my listening ears on.
Yep.
He's like, I got my notepad ready to go. Thank you for taking one for the team because we are not taking that tour. I mean, it probably just could have been a bad. I don't know.
Kurt said it was a good tour. Kurt said he had a good-looking young woman telling him all about it. Now, granted, I don't need that. I had my wife with me. But Kurt said he had a nice-looking young woman and told him about the whole history of the island and everything. I got nothing. Yeah. That's the island right there. Right there. There's the island.
Hi, Crow's Nest.
Hey, Randy. I got your luggage tag.
That's a cool luggage tag.
Thank you, sir.
I almost want to send you $20 for the comedy I brought. Yeah, because I can go on about it for like something will pop up and I'll come up with something.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like I'm trying to run the scenario like how I would play out like because I feel like I would say something smart. I'm like, you got anything else? Like, is there any got any history?
Yeah. I guess I should have pried. See if I could get him to give me a little bit more information.
Wikipedia says Lighthouse history built 2019. Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. Nothing happened. Also fake.
He must have read the Wikipedia that morning.
Huh?
He must have read the Wikipedia that morning.
I know, he didn't even have to take the tour.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. You know, did I tell you the backstory behind the when I was climbing up the lighthouse? And where were we?
The last one you did?
Yeah. When we went to Margaritaville. Man, that thing it was like 90 degrees. I had to pay. I think it was like $9 or $10. I don't remember. And man, it was like steep, and it was hot. Like, I don't know how I did it. I was breathing heavy by the end of it. Like, you could probably hear me in the video. I'm like,
I'm sure you could hear me in the video. It was, I don't know what it was, 75, 80, something like that. It wasn't no 90 degrees like y'all getting Galveston, but She was hot.
Yeah, but at least you had a tour guide.
Yeah, yeah. Well informed.
There's so much knowledge. uh, I can't.
I'm glad everybody gets amusement off my experiences.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty enjoyable. It was a pretty good 10-minute ride
Yeah.
of gold comedy.
What else did I do that day? Oh, I got to see the what the hell is that thing? You all rented the beach bungalow, whatever the hell they're called.
Yeah.
At Ocean Cay. So I took a little video of one of them so you all can see what it is. Now that I actually have some service, I can send it to you. That way you see exactly what you got for your money. It's decent. It's priced. It's a decent thing. You got a little bit of room there, and it blocks it out the sun, so you're not going to be sweating your butt off all day.
Yeah. And you got it yourself, or
no? Scott, the mustard drill, got it, and he told us we can come over there and use it with him if we wanted to.
Oh, that's cool.
The main thing is, in order their first come first serve. So if you don't get over there early, your bungalow is going to be way off in the distance, and you got to walk to it.
Oh yeah.
So there's no tram that goes out that far.
Yeah.
Unless you're in Yacht Club. Yacht Club takes you right to your bungalow and drops you off.
Oh, that's nice of them.
So he got off the ship right away that morning and went straight out there, and he got one of the closest ones to the bridge that you walk over, where the tram drops you off. So it was pretty cool.
Google review: Ocean Cay Lighthouse. I did not climb the lighthouse, and the ticket were $7 in advance. A sign nearby said this was built in 2019. The lighthouse light show at night was good.
Yep. There's a sign that says built in 2019. He is 100% correct on that. They gouged me on the ticket price. They charged me for 3. They should not have been going off of weight. This is bull.
So you had to fact check them too. You're like, hey,
yeah,
you're right. Just as I keep telling people that you're cheap, how come you wasted money doing a lighthouse tour?
Shut up, Sean. Shut up.
Yacht Club, baby.
Yeah. Yacht Club. You got to say it with the pinky out.
Oh, and then you have to Yacht Club. $1 billion. $1 billion.
I would definitely like to do yacht club at some point just to experience it, because it's like you have your own concierge desk in there and everything else.
That's cool.
It's definitely different. You got your own private butler, and the guy was telling us, says, we try to make your experience the best you possibly can have it, so you'll never go back to being a cheapskate, essentially. I may paraphrase that. I went to the same class that the guy up there in the lighthouse told me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did he give you information now? The guy with when you did the tour?
He talked to us the whole time. Like he took us to all the different areas. Like I said, that's why I ran my camera so that I had all the different information so I could kind of everybody could see it.
And with the British accent comes with a complimentary Grey Poupon.
Yeah. Rock the boat. Have you ever had a ketchup shortage on any of your ships? It was probably those damn yacht club people stealing all the ketchup. I'm betting that's what it was.
They have the glass 57 bottles. They're that.
So the funny thing is, the next day, like after everybody was complaining, Bill went to the counter and said, "Look, do you have any ketchup anywhere?" They're like, "Oh, here you go," and they gave him a glass ketchup bottle that big. So he like kept that around with him the whole time, the rest of the cruise.
Yeah, he was like he was selling squirts of it, like
selling squirts. Yeah. So I will tell you, the ketchup thing was so bad. A guy got off the ship, and I screenshotted all the stuff from the Facebook page because it was funny. The guy got off the ship and says, "This was in Miami." He got off and he went to the Walgreens and bought ketchup to bring back on the ship with him. And he says the job accomplished for the day to get ketchup. He says mission accomplished. And so I put in the chat, "You selling?" And so he's like, "Well, I think I'm going to go back out later on. I'm going to buy a couple bottles if anybody wants any." Well, I was doing it for a comedic purpose by selling, "Are you selling?" And he went out and bought some. He's like, "Hey, do you want one?" I was like, "No, I was just messing around. It's just for funny." I don't know whether he ended up selling the other 2 bottles that he went out and bought or not.
So funny. I was just about to say this, Rock the Boat, the great ketchup drought of 2023. I was just thinking that in my head. I was just going to say that. Yeah. The great ketchup drought. That's crazy. Did they not have any other condiments? Like, did they have like mustard or?
Well, they did, but ketchup's the only thing I ever eat, and I only eat that on my burgers and stuff. My son eats ketchup with everything. Like, he just dips everything in it. So today when we stopped on the way home, we got Popeyes, and I think he used like 40 packets of ketchup on his fries and stuff just because he was like fiending it so bad.
Yeah, started scratching his neck. He's like, "I need ketchup."
Yeah, he's like, "Can you ketchup packets?
Give me some ketchup packets." That's wild. Like, I couldn't imagine, like,
out of all the things to run out of.
Yeah, that's not good.
But like, and then like 2 days later, after everybody's complaining that there's no ketchup on board, all of a sudden some ketchup showed up. Now they didn't put out a squeeze bottle of it. They put out a bowl, a community bowl that you had to dip a spoon into and dump it on your plate.
Oh,
but that's how some of the other condiments were too. So I think
you got to share.
One of those things.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, there's things you don't share. My philosophy: there's things you don't share.
Yeah,
condiments is one of them. You don't share condiments.
Yeah.
Because people, sometimes people be double dipping, and it's not something that I'm into.
Double dip chip.
Did you just double dip the chip? And see, if you're a yacht club, they treat you like a king. If you're in any other experience, they treat you like the people at the bottom of the Titanic.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
I wish I would have went on that tour with a yacht club member. I bet he would have got some information about the island.
Yeah.
Of course, the yacht club people probably got a helicopter tour of the top of the thing.
Oh, that would have been cool. Like, honestly, I'd probably do that.
It wasn't that good.
No, I don't mean, okay. Yes, they have condiments that you pump out, but I'm not sharing. Like I'm not going to the table. I'm like, all right, guys, dig in with the ketchup. Grab your share. No, I'm not doing that. That's gross. Why on earth would you not share condiments? Sign virus, norovirus. That's what I'm saying. Like, no, I need my own. I have a hard time sharing butter with people. Like, what makes you think I'm not gonna like?
They had these fancy circle butters the first couple days, and then they went back to the little pads. So another thing that's weird is like all week long they've been serving us the same food every day on the buffet,
Mhm.
same food all day, every day, every day, every day. Then yesterday they put out a chocolate buffet on the one side with all these different cakes and brownies and chocolates and all kinds of different stuff. And then on the regular buffet, the same time, they had meatball subs that they hadn't had all week. They had brisket they haven't had all week. They had steamed shrimp that they haven't had all week. They had um, ribs that they haven't had all week. All these different things. I'm like, now, why'd you wait to the last day to do this instead of like maybe giving us one or two of those items each day for the last week so we weren't complaining that we were eating the same damn thing every day? Because there were so many people on that Facebook page that says, I will probably never eat another pizza or burger for the next 10 weeks when I get off this cruise because I've had so many of them.
Yeah, it's just I I'm pretty simple. Like I can probably eat I can eat pizza like a whole week. But I think towards the end I started getting like, oh, I'm tired of pizza. Same with burgers, so I understand that. Like have some uh, different things out there. I kind of have a hard time with that with the smaller ships for Carnival because a lot of the times it is the same thing. And the buffets, there's certain things I won't eat, uh, and I feel like it's like the same thing, and so I kind of understand like what they're saying. Jennifer at Embarkation Nation just got a message from Jason. They are still going on the Jubilee, and we are planning on meeting up. That's so cool. Um,
Talking about EECC, right?
yes, yeah, they're meeting up. They're going on the same cruise as us,
Yeah.
so that's kind of interesting. We would love to join if that's okay. Lighthouse. Leftover yacht club food.
Probably. A couple of things looked like they had a bite out of him.
Oh God, cheaper for a reason. I think that's the case. But like the Meraviglia, it's not that old, is it? It's only
6 years.
it's 6 years old. I don't know. Maybe it's just something that just I don't know.
It's a big ship, though. It's 19 floors.
Oh wow.
Well, 19 floors on the end. So across the pool deck, that's 15, and then you got one up, so 16. You got 16 floors to go all the way across. Now, they don't believe in 17 is their unlucky number. So they have a 13, but they don't have a 17. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of cool. And kind of strange. I just told them that you guys would love to meet them. Oh yeah, yeah. We'd be happy to meet them. It's one of those channels that like before even thinking about being content creators, we watched like just to check out us if we want to check out a new cruise or something like that.
I
We would
like that they
all
do everything.
Yeah,
I've
they do
actually worked
everything.
their all inclusives and stuff like that.
Yeah, they did van life for a little while, and it was kind of interesting, or RV, whatever you call it,
Yeah.
and that was really interesting. Um, but yeah, we like prior to it, like before we even thought about becoming content creators, we were watching them, and it was just something that was so interesting. The way they like describe in their perspective, it was always interesting to us. Looks like Bruce and Cindy are joining us on 2.0.
Yep. They talked. We're in a group chat with them, and they had some fun with us on the booze cruise. So they went ahead and booked the FRGC 2.0.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yep.
I'm still here listening in the background. You're the best at Scott. Yeah, we gotta figure out like what to like. We need to give like bring gifts. Show that we're okay people. But I don't know. You're making me kind of worried about MSC. Like honestly, I don't know. I still want to go. I'm just nervous.
I'm sure. Well, they're trying to hit the American market as hard as they can. So I'm sure that the World America, they're going to try their damnedest on everything, because that's the one thing that they said at the cruise director. She said at her last morning meeting thing that if you have anybody whatsoever that did a great job, exceptional job, make sure you put their names down, because when they do the World America, they're trying to get the best people of all the different ships to go to the World America. So
Yeah, because because I'm trying to like because I've been doing the courses. I can't remember like how long they've been in the cruise game,
yeah,
but um, it's like I
now
hope
really
I hope
the staff really wasn't the issue all that much. Now I know some people had issues with them. It was just like I just think the quality of food was bad, and the kicker was I normally know that when I go on Royal or I go on Carnival, and I've been eating the same buffet burger all the time. I can go to the main dining room for lunch, and I can get a nice burger. It's normally a cook to order burger. You can medium well, whatever you want to cook it at,
yeah
and it's a nice big thick burger with like maybe an upgraded cheese on it. Um, and this one was the same exact burger from the buffet. They just threw some barbecue sauce on it, and I'm like, holy crap! They didn't even try, because I
yeah
wanted to do lunch one day just to see, excuse me, how it was, and I went ahead and just got the burger just because of um, I wanted to compare it. I mean, mainly because, like I said, I'm used to the other ships having better burgers at lunch.
yeah. No, I mean I don't know. I feel like there's a reason why. Like I said before, there's a reason why that this particular ship is having these types of deals, and you kind of see it like especially with like the Luminosa and then the Meraviglia, you kind of see like maybe because they need the bodies for the ship to go out, or there's not enough rooms that are there's too many rooms available, and they're just trying to like put
Fill 'em.
bodies and
I mean, I thought that's what this was, but then when we were at breakfast the other day, or actually it was at lunch, they said that all the rooms were sold out. Now, whether
yeah
that was actual information or not, but I can tell you, at I mean, at no time in the ship, at no time on that ship could you find a quiet place.
mm,
It was extremely loud. Uh, I'm used to going up to like the buffet. Like when we went on Glory, we went to the buffet at midnight several times during that week, and we'd grab some food and we'd sit down and we'd talk for like 2 hours, um, and we could hear each other fine. On there, at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, it was so loud you could barely talk to each other next to each other. Just a little weird.
Yeah. Has been doing cruise ships from the 70s. Well, I think you meant the 80s. I think European taste and cruising culture is vastly different from Americans. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. It's just
Yeah.
our our palates aren't used to if you don't eat something for a long, like, if you've never eaten something from there, your palate's going to be completely different from the American cuisine, or
Yeah.
um, whatever, um, Italian food or whatever. So you're pretty much getting authentic. They try to authenticate European food as best as possible. Um, Carnival has been around 50 years, and folks ain't stopped having issues. I don't think MSC will get to what us Americans like or enjoy for at least 10 years or more. And I mean, that's okay. I mean, people have, I think the more you cruise on a particular ship, or the more you eat that food, the more you'll acquire that taste. And I think you'll just get used to it. I hate to say it like that, but
I
I
mean,
kind
I
of,
think they're going to change stuff as the time goes on. When they
yeah,
see the more people that get on the ships and complain about stuff, and they're trying to target the American market, they're going to try to curve it to that. I would believe.
yeah.
Um, Now there was a lot of foreign people on the ship, like a lot more than I've ever seen on any other ship. It could have been because we are going out of New York City. I don't know, but that's another thing that I would like to take another MSC somewhere else, just to see if it's the same type people, same type um, food, same type everything. I don't want to base it off one cruise.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And I mean, you can't even really base it off like a bad experience. It's just, some things just happen, you know,
Yeah,
um, loud because of people. And,
yeah.
some people are just naturally loud. It's just, you know,
Well, I'm not sure if you were in here before. There was 900 kids on the ship, and that number's not like I was guessing it. That's the number they reported the first night
oh,
that there
wow.
that there was 900 kids,
So, man, I don't know. I guess I'm
almost
kind of,
20%. Because I think
yeah.
there's 5,000 people I think 5,000 people on that ship, somewhere around there, and 900 was kids.
Wow, that's all. I mean, I always felt like it was like MSC was a little bit, you know, more adult orientated, I
That's
guess.
what I was thinking too.
Like,
Because our cruise when we go, it's going to be spring break. So I
oh
was
yeah,
like, well, I don't think MSC is all that much. I don't think people know MSC as a kid friendly cruise line. So
yeah,
chances are there probably won't be that many kids. And I get on there as 900 kids. And I'm like, ooh, well. But this was Thanksgiving week, so it's a little different.
yeah,
Although it doesn't really explain um, if there's a lot of foreign people, they're not celebrating Thanksgiving unless it's just they get it off anyway, so they're just um, celebrating it. You know what I mean? If they
yeah.
work in the United States, do believe MSC should hire folks from the other cruise brands to help in needed areas. Yeah, I would think that they would try to scalp some of these people. Hey, Cookie's looking.
Yeah, yeah. I saw that news and I was kind of sad.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think it would be the cruise director. I think it would have to be somebody that's a little higher up than that.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. It would be like, yeah, it would be probably like consumer
Yeah.
director or whatever. I don't know what you call it.
Somebody that looks at the numbers and reviews
Yeah,
and stuff like that and sees what people like.
a lot of Europeans that sail in MSC overseas follow them to the U.S. One of the reasons they leave so late is many of their passengers come over on international flights. Oh, so they leave late.
Yeah, we
Oh,
didn't. I'm trying to think what time we sailed out of there. It wasn't real late when we sailed out of there, but it was different than normal. I watched the uh, Odyssey or Anthem of the Seas, I think it was, sail out, and they sailed out probably an hour before us, maybe 2 hours before us.
yeah. I thought because when you did the live, it was like I thought it was like 3 o'clock our time. I may be wrong though. I can't remember. That was so long ago.
And I don't even remember.
Unless people stop booking, they probably won't change much. Yeah, and you always want to be like hopeful and say, hey, maybe they listen to their customers.
Yeah.
But yeah, MSC is kid central. Plus, their kids are in school on a different schedule than our kids.
Yeah.
So it's starting to become like kind of like how Carnival is.
I mean,
Kids.
you got to kind of look at that because, one, um, the prices are way cheaper than some of the other ones, so you are getting a good value for your money. Two, they're you know how I don't know what Carnival is, but I know Royals. You're considered a kid only until you're 12. After you're 12 years old, you're an adult. And MSC does not look at that way. They have like 3 different kid categories. So like my daughter is 14. She's still considered a kid, but she's considered like a teenager or something like that. So it's a reduced rate for her too. Even though
Yeah.
not all the other ones consider an adult, MSC considers her still a reduced rate. I was looking
Yeah.
at the next cruise stuff while I was on board.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know Carnival they have different stages for the kids, and it goes all the way up to 17, I think. And I think what is it, over a certain age you don't have to like sign in or anything. Yes.
Are you talking about the kids club? I'm talking
Yeah.
about just like your cruise fare.
Oh, cruise fare, yeah.
So cruise fare, like I said, as soon as you turn 12 years old on Royal, you're considered an adult, or I guess it's 12 and under is considered a kid, 13 and over is an adult. Yes, higher ups. He's talking about the which people need to be changed out and with the different cruise brands.
Junior from the Dream. 4 or 5 p.m.
That's when I did my sail away, I guess.
Yeah, I think it was around that time. It was in the afternoon, in the evening almost.
That means Anthem must have left early because I was on my balcony at the time when Anthem rolled out, and I was able to get up to the top deck and do my live after that.
Yeah. MSC often has kids under 12 sail free with only tax and port fees. So yeah, that's why you're seeing an uptick in kids.
Yeah.
You have those deals. You can't really. It's hard like not to look at those deals. Gotta go eat. Talk to y'all later. See you later, Kurt. Yeah, I think that's it. We're at the bottom. Where are we at?
Yep.
Hour and 40.
Yep. I gotta go eat dinner.
All right, we can cut this here. Do you have anything coming up?
I'll do a live on Sunday. I may shoot a live out sometime this week. Found out today I got laid off when I got back, so I got a little bit of time on my hands right now. So hopefully I can get some videos out, and then
Yeah.
I may do a live here or there. But other than that, should have a bunch of content. I just got to figure out how I'm going to put it out as. I guess I'm gonna attempt to do vlogs. I normally don't do vlogs. I normally just do videos of my excursions, and I really didn't do too many excursions other than the damn lighthouse, and I just shared that with y'all.
I'm sorry.
That wasn't enough for a vlog for me anyway. But yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, can't wait. I look forward to seeing it. Someone that's never been on MSC. I look forward to watching your content when it comes out. Thank you everybody for joining us. We have our channel intros on Saturday.
Oh yeah, that's right. My bad, Jen. Rock the Boat is already confirmed. Muncie channel is confirmed, and I need to look at my emails. I think at least 3 have confirmed, if not 4. So I need to get that straight, and then I will send you out the times. Rock the Boat is probably going to be earlier than later because Muncie has to go on later because they get off work at like 7 or something, and they want to have time to go home and get all cleaned up from work and stuff like that. So
okay.
I'm just trying to let them know because I haven't shown out any. We haven't decided times yet, so just giving them a heads up. They're probably going to be on earlier than later.
Okay. Awesome. Then we have the Golden Girls trivia Thursday. Excited for that.
Yep.
Also, we'll be doing more pop-ups since we need just over 200 watch hours. So yeah, we got that. We'll be doing. We'll be packing for our trip in 32 days, and then
32 days packing. Talking about packing now.
We've been talking about packing for like 2 months.
You are crazy.
Well, we have a little child.
You and Zeke can have a packing party.
And then, as I was saying, I probably won't. I don't know, man. I've been kind of slacking on the. I've been slacking on the packing department.
Oh, so Jen's gonna be packing. That's why it takes so long.
No,
Jen's
she's
gonna
gonna be
pack her bag, Chloe's bag, and then your bag.
No, she's gonna be last minute. She's gonna be the last person to pack.
What's going on, Billy?
Hey, Bill. Hey, Bama. Yeah, I'll probably be like in a week. I'll be ready. I'll have it a week prior, and I'll be ready to go. And then we're gonna come back from that, and then our next trip is on the Norwegian Encore, and we'll do that next. That's gonna be fun.
You get to scope out that ship.
Yeah, never been on Norwegian, so we're gonna see how we feel about it.
So I enjoyed it. I just hope that ship's, which from what I've seen, I think it's a lot better ship than the Breakaway. But I mean, just because I didn't like the Breakaway doesn't mean that other people won't.
Yeah. I think it'll be a good ship for someone that's never been on it. We've watched some videos, and from what we've seen, we liked. Jennifer just recently found out there's Starbucks on the ship, so I'm gonna probably have to look at getting her the package, the Starbucks.
Do they have a package?
They have one. Yep, it's $108 per person.
$108.
Yep. $108 per person. She will drink it.
Is it unlimited for $108?
Unlimited.
Okay. Well, I mean that's what we pay. So for Royal, we do that the non-alcoholic, and it's 30. Now I pay $23 per person per day. So
Yeah. But yep, that'll be exciting.
okay, well, get off of here and spend some time with the family. My wife, I haven't seen my wife in a week, so
All right.
um,
Well, thank you for coming on with us and
no
talking about
problem.
your stories, your lighthouse story, and
I know you all like a good lighthouse story.
there's nothing like a lighthouse story. There's nothing like it. We love it. All right. Well, until next time. See y'all later.
See
Have
you.
a good night.